Decent. Decent. We got new goggles, bud. There's no one on. There's no one on yet. But we got new goggles, bud. We got new goggles. We got new X-ray specs. Check out how thick these bad boys are. That's a thick boy. That's a thick boy. Oh my gosh. Ah. Where are you at? Is that terrifying? Are we terrified, buds? We got new X-ray specs. We can see straight into the future now, buds. We see the future, and she looks bright, okay? We got the Coke bottles. These are the old Coke bottles. Thick. Thick. Okay? Thick. We are blind, so yeah, but these are nice. These will do just fine. Yeah, those will do nicely. Oh boy, yeah, I'm digging them. It's a lot less thick boy on the side. Oh. Okay, we're gonna put these back. Okay, so I just posted on TikTok, or I recorded straight from TikTok to post a little update on the shop and then edited on TikTok. And boy, is TikTok wet, hot garbage for editing, because you can edit straight off of TikTok, but it's so laggy. Maybe it's just my phone being completely filled up with memory, or who knows. Let me, no hands, no feet, okay? Let's go all the way home. Let's try. Home button. Nope, that's no, that's Safeway. Home button. No hands, no feet. Home button, start self-drive. So anyway, oh, bro's backing up too. Well, I'm going first. The Tesla's going. It ain't hesitating, bud. YouTube, why are you? Oh my word. UPS truck. Okay, very nice, very nice. You did good. Alright, YouTube keeps popping down the comments. How do I keep the comments up? There's probably a very simple button to do that. Hey buds. What's the best oil and oil filter? That depends. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it so much. Q-Man, I swear. The support I have on YouTube makes me want to cry, man, for real. Because it's amazing. And it's not just YouTube, it's a bunch of platforms. But y'all send me money. You do not have to send me a dime. And I don't want you to send me any money unless you're more than comfortable doing so. It is helping me a lot in this situation. But a few updates, man. So, well, first the good stuff. We got a compressor delivered today. We got a compressor, and it's a beautiful compressor. It's a 20-gallon ultra-quiet Eagle compressor. It is 53 decibels at 25 feet. I challenge you to find a 20-gallon compressor that has as high of CFM as this one does at 53 decibels. It's super, super quiet. And it's blue, and it's beautiful. I got it straight off acmetools.com, which is one of my affiliates. One of my affiliates that I, post like Milwaukee, all of the Milwaukee stuff on my foryoubud.com comes through Acme Tools because they're a verified seller. I know I have a ton of stuff on Amazon, but Some of the Milwaukee tools on Amazon aren't from verified sellers, and I do not want to recommend, especially Milwaukee tools, I don't want to recommend to you if it's not from a verified seller, which I will say there is some verified sellers, but you just need to be careful buying Milwaukee stuff on Amazon. Check the seller, make sure they're verified. JB Tools sells on Amazon, they're verified, so you can get Milwaukee tools off of Amazon, but I have an affiliate through Acme Tools. This is the second thing that I personally ordered off of Acme Tools. They shipped it delivery truck on a pallet, saran wrapped, secured to the pallet. The guy was super nice, brought it straight into my garage. So yeah, we're doing a Eagle, yeah, and then Eagle's a high quality. Looking at California Air Tools as an option. I actually ordered one on Amazon, but thankfully they didn't have it in stock, and they emailed me and canceled the order, and they're like, sorry bud. I went, paid a little more and got this Eagle one, and I'm very excited because it's probably the quietest compressor you can get. It's super impressive. So it's 6 CFM at 90 psi. It's 125 psi max, which is all I need. It runs at 1700 RPM, which is super low. It's 110 volt, but yet the amperage that runs is low. It's very low. So super low amperage, 110 volts, so I don't have to wire a 220 volt to the compressor. That's one less 220 volt I have to worry about. 6 CFM at 90 psi is very impressive. I challenge you to find a compressor that could do as 20 gallon, as small as this one is, 6 CFM at 90 psi, and 53 decibels at 25 feet is astounding. So it's basically, the loudest I'm talking right now is basically as loud as it gets, which, you know, what it says and what it is may be a little bit different, but I really think it's going to be a super quiet compressor. So anyway, I made a little video straight off of TikTok showing that compressor. Sorry, it's dark. And yeah, the TikTok editing is terrible. So I might make another video that I can actually edit better using my Insta360 Go 3 mounted on the hat clip. So it'll just be a better video for y'all. So yeah, that's a good update. We have a compressor, we have a hose reel, we have hard lines. We're basically ready to go on the compressor situation. I have now opted, because so the electrical's been held off because I want all these components in my garage before the electrical comes. So I know that they're going to do it right, that everything's long enough, the proper gauge, that everything's correct. I'm not going to run into any issues. So we're holding off on electrical, and I'm going to get the walls painted for electrical. Yes, electrical man's going to tear up a chunk of the drywall, and I'm going to have to put it back and maybe repaint, but I don't care too much about, the paint doesn't need to look perfect. Once the drywall's back up, we can patch it up and quickly paint it up again. It's just going to be in the first garage section, so it's not going to be like he's tearing up the whole garage. So yeah, so paint's coming soon. We got the compressor. Again, I'm sorry it's dark. We got the compressor. This is probably not a good idea. We got the mid-rise scissor lift paid for. I'm waiting for confirmation email of the shipping situation, if it's actually in the Texas warehouse like they say it is. I found that most distributors in the U.S. take their, or have the lifts in the same warehouse. It's in Texas. So there's a Texas warehouse that has all these damn lifts, and there's different distributors that distribute the lifts. So yeah, kind of strange, but yeah, we like that. Love the content. Do you have heat in the garage? So heat, yeah, good question. That's another thing I've been contemplating back and forth. every single 110 volt heater, some information for you buds. Every single 110 volt heater, no matter what you get, whatever size, where it says big room, small room, whatever, they all run 1500 watts. They're all 1500 watt heaters, and they're pretty insufficient. And I say that there's different kinds. There's radiant heating, which is different, and then there's the heaters with just the blower and then the heat fins, and that's physically heating up the air. So you're slowly heating up the air in the garage, and then the garage will slowly, get to temperature, but it's quite inefficient. What I want is a mini split. A mini split is a air compressor heat pump in one. The new Teslas, this Tesla has a heat pump. I'm gonna have to switch, I don't know why it's so dark. So a heat pump is very cool. If any of y'all know how a compressor works, it's basically the same thing as a compressor, but it's very efficient compared to regular heaters in that it uses the properties of refrigerant to acquire said heat or said cold. Since refrigerant has these unique properties and low boiling points, whenever there's a change of state in the refrigerant. So whenever a refrigerant turns from liquid to gas or gas back to liquid, it has to absorb or release heat. So it's like a unique property with refrigerant that you can manipulate. You can manipulate the boiling point with pressure, and that's through the air compressor. So a little information for you buds. Refrigerant is a very cool, unique thing. It's in your refrigerator, it's in your AC, it's in this car with the heat pump with the AC. But a mini split is super cool in that, so the compressor has a condenser and an evaporator. The condenser, it's warm, hot, condenser, evaporator, cold. So in a car, typical car, the evaporator gets cold, you blow air through it, you get cold air, right? And you're using the change of state of the refrigerant to accomplish this. So basically a heat pump just swaps the condenser and the evaporator. So the evaporator becomes the condenser and the condenser becomes the evaporator. So it's basically the same thing as an air conditioner, but there's a valve that allows the flow to be reversed. So super cool, right? And we like that, and what I'm getting at is it's super efficient, and I don't want to be cranking a 1500 watt, a 3000 watt. See, once you go past 1500 watts, you have to go to 220 volt, 240 volt. So I was contemplating a 240 volt heater, whatever, 4000 watt heater. But again, it's still the same situation of it's pretty insufficient. So whatever, we're gonna put in a HOA request to install a split AC and see how that goes. If they decline it, like we will go to a AC maybe. And then I can kind of drill a hole through the garage for the vent. Whatever. We're not too worried about that right now. I'm well insulated, and I can do more insulating. And I can run a 1500 watt heater for now, for this winter, and then figure it out later. But yeah, so whatever. We got a bunch of stuff for the garage. Mats. I got an oil. Doing an oil change on the Kia Seltos without a lift. We got oil and filter, all that stuff. We got Terra pumps, which are just fuel transfer pumps, but I have two that are specifically for methanol, ethanol, stuff like that. So I can pump washer fluid and coolant straight into cars with this pump, and both of them are sitting on the bottom of my roll cart. I have to modify the cap since the Terra pump uses threads that are for like US gasoline containers, but I want to use head pack 5-gallon containers, which have unique threads. It's metric 70 millimeter fucking 3 millimeter pitch threads, whereas the US DLE fuel containers use 4 millimeter threads and whatever. Oh, we might be cutting out. Anyway, let's get the gist of this over. So yeah, a bunch of good stuff coming to the shop. I got my little neon sign up on the wall. I'll show you when I post a video tonight. We got some banners posted on the wall. Envision Auto 3D sent me out some more special tools. Super awesome dude. If any of y'all Honda techs, go to envisionauto3d.com right now and buy a bunch of his stuff, because it is fantastic. It'll save you time and it'll make you money. He's amazing. I don't even know how he does it, but his prints are beautiful and useful, so useful. And he's always coming out with new stuff and sending me all this new stuff. And it's all fantastic. Use coupon code TE videos on his website, on STS, on Toolcraft, on QRT, on Teslong Direct website, on OTC Direct website. Just try to put T videos in the coupon code on a lot of stuff. Clocks widget. Yeah, all fantastic products, all on my 40bud.com page. So yeah, more positive things. I'm setting up a new merch platform. I currently do have merch. It's like buried in my 40bud.com page, because I'm trying to up my merch quality. And I found I'm going to be using Fourth Wall. I use Spread Shop right now, which is like a UK-based, whatever, it's fine. But they don't do stitching. And I want stitched hats, right? Like Envision Auto 3D, speak of the devil. STS. I want higher quality merch and less of it, because what I have right now, there's like way too many options. Like I can't even get myself to buy my own merch because there's too many options. And then I'm like, I don't know, I got ADHD too, so that probably doesn't help. Yeah, so we're working on getting up a new merch platform that I'm going to be proud of. And they have patches and stickers. So I want to do patches, right, for like uniforms and stuff that say TE certified or Simba, or the Razzle spray can patch that you can put on your uniform. And then I'll be getting custom uniforms to wear, well, just a typical uniform, and I'll be putting my own patches on it like a damn Boy Scout. So we're stoked on that. By the way, I haven't been really driving this whole time, just supervising. And I only have 2 days left until the free self-driving is no more, so that's sad. So, okay, that's the first sad news. We only got 2 days left of my car driving me to wherever I want to go without me doing any inputs at all. The other negative Nancy, a big one. Sorry, I've been reading comments. I will in a second when I get home, but TikTok has taken me off of their monetization program. I got disqualified from the program. I spoke to the manager. I reached out to the manager. I'm going to try to get it figured out, see if they can put me back on, whatever. But it's from 5 violations within 30 days. And these violations are from posting unoriginal content, which all of you know, all of my content is completely original, but I think it's from reposting videos. But the sad thing is I got all these violations from the very feature that TikTok gives me. So if I log on to TikTok, it shows me on this day, whatever it was, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, it shows me videos that I posted on this day from a year ago, 2 years ago, etc. And then it encourages me to post it again. There's a big red button. It says post it again. And if you download it without posting it, there's a watermark. If you post it first, there's no watermark. Some of these videos are not on Facebook. So it's a useful feature for me, right? Because I can post the video and then download it and then post it to other platforms, edit it a little bit more and post it again. So it's a very useful thing for me because a lot of my videos are buried in external SSDs because I have so many thousands and thousands of videos. So it's a useful feature to me that turned out to shoot me in the butthole. So yeah, a lot of my money came from TikTok. Obviously I have the most following on TikTok. So there's a big income source, TikTok, and they just straight up took it away from me like it was nothing. So that's heartbreaking, but not losing hope. Thankfully, Facebook really is picked up recently. Boy, that's close. And so that's a big plus. Thank you, Facebook. I'm also on, so this is a big thing that can help me out. If any of y'all are on X, you only need 500 followers to monetize on X, FYI. So if you're on X and you're not following me, go ahead, give me a follow. It'll really help me out. I'm at like 160 followers, something like that. Sorry, I'm parking like I don't typically park in this spot, but I got the Kia in the other spot because I'm going to be doing an oil change on it tonight. So we like that. But yeah, TikTok has stuck a knife through my soul piece, and that sucks. But I'm still gonna post there. I have a ton of fans there. I'm not just gonna not post because I don't get money. It's more about, it's more than just money. I have too much of a following on there to just say K-bye, sucks to suck. So yeah, I'm gonna have to head out. I'm gonna post a video of the compressor. I guess I'll show it to you real quick. But yeah, I was also contemplating selling the Tesla to kind of speed up the process of being able to flip cars, but then I figured out I can now put custom license plates on this. And I also figured out how to get into the service mode, and it is blowing my mind, the service mode on this thing. It's absolutely monumentally above other makes, models. This car does not require a scan tool. All information is literally built into it. It's the most fantastic thing ever. Let me show you real quick. We got the sign up, we got the banners up, we got a big old roll cart, we got pig mats, we got 5-gallon containers, we got oil, and we got this bad boy. So, Eagle compressor. Unboxing very soon. Until next time, love you, thank you for all the support. Sorry I wasn't reading into your comments. I will check them out when I go inside. Quit tailgating, bud. That was my Tesla. I'm not driving. I don't drive it. It drives me. So yeah, it drives me. Okay. Peace out.